Okay, welcome back to KC's Beer Room. I'm KC. This is KC's Bar. This is the Big Beer Show.
Yeah, yeah. Step into KC's where the vibe is live. Craft beer flowing, yeah, we thrive. Ales and lagers got styles galore. Every sip's a journey, always wanting more. The center hops hit you as you walk in. A flavor explosion where the fun begins. Chilling with the crew, laughter fills the air. In this beer room, there's magic everywhere. KC's Beer Room, home for the connoisseur. Smells like beer, but it's so much more. Crafted with passion. Every drop's a gem. In this hobby paradise, I'm right at home, amen. My PA's to stouts, every glass of delight. The bartender's pouring, everything feels right. I'll be the judge, sip it slow, take a taste. In the amber glow, there's no time to waste. Talking about flavors, we're getting real.
Coming up on tonight's show, we're going to talk a little bit about one of Australia's most important days of the year. It's ANZAC Day. We're going to be trying a beer from the great brewery Hawkes and not much else. So like I said, we're going to talk a little bit about ANZAC Day, one of the most important days on the Australian calendar. It is the 24th of April. It is 20 minutes past 8 p.m. and it's a beautiful 19 degrees. It's autumn here in Australia. And just for the international viewers, if you don't know what Anzac Day is, it is the day where we remember our servicemen and women from all the wars, from World War One, World War Two, Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan, and anywhere else where there have been peacekeepers or had to go into some type of conflict. It is a very special day for all of us. So it was in 1915, the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, hence ANZAC, landed at ANZAC Cove, Gallipoli, Turkey, and fought a conflict there for 9 months. I won't go right into that because I have on previous ANZAC Day videos. You can go back and watch them if you want. So what we do, it's just a day where you can get up early, you can go down to your local RSL club, which is the Return Service Leagues Club for veterans, and they do a dawn service. And then later on in the day, you can go and celebrate with your mates, remember our fallen soldiers and our serving soldiers, and you can play a game of two up and have a few beers. So that's what Anzac Day is. That's what it means to us. It's very, very important. But tonight, and I did buy some props, and I didn't even bring them out. I bought some Anzac biscuits, which is pretty much oats and stuff made biscuits. And for our Turkish friends, I bought a Turkish delight, but I forgot to bring them out. Doesn't that suck? Doesn't matter anyway. Maybe next year. So what we're going to be trying tonight, I have had this. It's up on the wall of fame here somewhere. Where's me Hawkes beers? It's up here. Whether you can read it or not, I don't know. I have had it, but I don't think I reviewed it on the channel. I can't remember if I have or if I haven't. But anyway, we're going to do it again if we have. And if not, this is the first time. So let's crack her open. There we go. I'll bring it out a bit lower. I know that KC's side. When I look in the camera from behind it, it looks like it's flashing. So hopefully, I can't remember when I watch my videos whether it's flashing or it's not flashing, but shouldn't be flashing. It's not on flash mode, but the camera makes it flash when you're looking through the lens or whatever you want to call it. But anyway, I digress. Let's put the beer goggles on. We'll give this can a bit of a read. What do they say on the back here? Oh, it's so hard to read. Every sip of Hawkes Patio Pale gives back to the natural wonders that surround your very own patio. A luscious tropical style pale brewed for sunsets, cicada concerts, or for just putting your feet up and quietly sighing. How good. So if anyone doesn't know who Bob Hawke is, Bob Hawke was one of the Prime Ministers of Australia. He is loved by everyone, even though he was the one that brought in the beer tax excise, which makes our beer so much expensive. Did I say that the Hawkes Brewery is independent? Anything else on the can worth reading? I could be wrong, but I'm going to say they're in Marrickville. They're in that general area. They're probably on the Inner West Ale Trail. So let's have a look at the beer, shall we? Well, that sounded weird, shall we? Let's bring it around so you can have a closer look. Why not? And you can have a closer look at the can. There's the can. Most of their cans are pretty similar. Has a picture of Hawkey. Says the brand. Here's another one I did a couple of weeks ago. The Hawkes Tropicality XPA. Love XPA, one of my favourite beers. And here's the beer in the glass. It's lost that head pretty quickly, but as you can see, it has got a nice, rich amber colour to it. Not a nice amount of carbonation. When I poured them, because this is the last one out of a 6-pack, when I poured the previous ones, the head did look a bit tannish. It wasn't bright white, maybe off-white, maybe the cream, maybe the beige. But anyway, there's no head on this one to talk about. Snatch. Yeah, you're getting the hops flavour aromas. Hops flavours, we haven't even drunk it yet. The hop aromas. It is stone fruity. I'm thinking peachy, apricot-y maybe, a little bit of tropical, bit of citrus. Oh, smells fantastic. That's the snatch. Let's get it down the hatch. Oh yeah, good amount of bitterness. You're getting those stone fruit, that you're getting that apricot. Fantastic. Just a little bit of a story. Got these in Uncle Dan's, and you know, you go down, you line up at the registers, you sort of stand there in one single file. With this particular Dan Murphy's, you stand in one particular line while someone's getting served. So I'm standing there next in line. Someone opens up the next register and says, "Next, please." This elderly gentleman behind me decides, "Oh, I'm next," and starts to walk over there. And I'm thinking, yeah, should I let it go or should I say something? So I say so. I say, "Hey, mate, you weren't next." And he just looked around at me, gave me a bit of a death stare, a bit of a side eye, and then continued up to the register. What the fuck? Anyway, I go up to where I was lined up, and the guy goes, "How are you today?" "Hello, I'm not that bloody good, actually." He goes, "Oh." I go, "Some people just think they're more important than others." And he had no idea what I was talking about. But anyway, that was my trip to Dan Murphy's. Went in there happy, walked out of there angry. Anyway, back to the Hawkes Patio Pale. Maybe I should have been doing this on my patio, but I don't have an outside door light, so we would have been watching me in the dark. Not good for a beer review when you can't see the beer. Anyway, this is a good beer. Good bitterness. I think it had an IBU of 23, which isn't that high, but it's high enough. What else? I don't know what hops it had. I can't remember. I don't know if it even said it wherever I researched it on the Hawkes Brewing website. I don't even think they said what they put in there. But let's just make something up. Let's say they got Galaxy, they got Citra. That'll do. They probably don't, so don't quote me on that. But anyway, yeah. Did I say what percentage it was? I don't think I did I? is it 5 point something? 4.5%. So it's pretty standard. It's good. I like it because it's more stone fruity than like the passion fruit tropical flavors. It's a bit more stony. We love a bit of stony. So anyway, that's tonight's show. Hope everyone gets out there and remembers our soldiers tomorrow. Get to a dawn service, or you can go to the later services. Get down to your local pub, play a bit of two up, have a bit of fun, and as they say, lest we forget. And I want to wish well to all our soldiers that are still serving, and I particularly want to like show a bit of gratitude to all the widows of soldiers who have died, who are still left here to carry on life. All the best to them as well tomorrow. It's a big day for those women as well. So you all get there, you all get to a dawn service or to a good bottle shop or to a good pub and get a few beers in tomorrow. But till then, Sanders!